Hello, this is the Blimey Cow YouTuber, and welcome back to another video. And I thought it would never come, you thought it would never come, we all hoped it would never come, but it's finally come, and there's nothing left to do but to get into it. Today, we'll be watching Messy Mondays, the one about gender. That word, the S word. And there's no getting around it. I guess I must have realized that this video was on the channel when I started this series, and now I'm here, and it's either do it or stop, and I can't stop, I can't quit, because I'm a mule. So uh, we're gonna get into it.
Alright kids, time to talk about the birds and the bees.
I didn't even know what that meant until I watched this video the first time. I did watch this video once before. Actually, yeah, I mean, I've watched this video once before at some point, but I think it might have been on another one of their videos where they said that briefly that I put two and two together for the first time. If that's just a bit of a spoiler, exposes how sheltered I am, I guess, but I'm not that sheltered, really.
Though I don't really know why I should, because you guys watch TV, you know all there is to know about it, right?
I know far more than I would like to know, but no, I don't watch TV.
The birds and the bees were a song on Guitar Hero, you guys would be playing it on Expert. We're 21st century kids, we know everything about this stuff, right?
Spoiler alert, no. That's a question and a statement. And frankly, but I would say still, no matter what, chances are you know more than you need to. You know more than you should.
Right? Wrong! We know nothing! But who can blame us? We're just going off everything Hollywood has ever told us. It's just the next step in the relationship, dude. This will be your third date? Oh yeah, you know what that means. Dude, come on, lighten up. It's not that big of a deal. Man,
yeah, it is that big of a deal. If it wasn't that big of a deal, babies wouldn't come from it, but...
If I had a pregnant 14-year-old for every time I heard that one, I'd be set until MTV started making teen grandma. They want us to think that while we watch these shows and movies, everyone else is like, this big box really reflects the way that I think! When really, there's a lot of people out there just like you that are sitting there thinking, is this the way that everyone thinks? This is terrifying.
I had that thought exactly, when I think I've, talked here before about when I discovered quote unquote normal people. It was I hated it and I wanted to go back. I hope those aren't normal people, because there's nothing good about that kind of normal.
Hollywood's not even subtle about this stuff anymore. Like, how about in any romantic comedy ever, the two main characters just randomly sleep together? And then suddenly they're in a long-term committed relationship? Great character development, guys. Excellent job. Or how about the ridiculous idea that if you haven't known at least 10 people in a biblical way, then you just haven't lived yet, man? Yeah, you just need to go out and know as many people as you possibly can, because this life is all about how much fun you can have. And it's got nothing to do with how many people you hurt along the way. Oh, or how about those episodes of TV shows where the parents find out that their kids are doing the do? Those episodes are hilarious because it's always the parents that are learning the lessons at the end.
Dad, Joe and I are sleeping together now.
Oh my gosh, my 17-year-old daughter! Well, I guess this is what children are doing these days. Okay, you guys can sleep together as long as you meet two criteria. Number one, make sure it's very special. And number two, use protection. Okay, no, honey, I'm very proud of you doing a great job. Joe, have fun with my daughter, buddy. Really?
yeah, Hollywood's like screwed up in the head.
Your 17-year-old daughter is having sex, and the best advice you can give her is to have fun, use protection, and make sure she's special? Really? Does that sound like any parent you know? Now, what if we change the story a little bit?
Dad, you know that $1 trillion I was born with? Well, I want to give it to my boyfriend Joe.
Don't you think you should hang on to that little
It's
one?
already been 3 months. If I don't give it to him soon, he might leave me.
Well, can't you give him some of the money?
I already did that, but I want to give him all of it so that he'll know I really love him.
Well, I guess I can't think of any logical reason why you shouldn't. Just make sure he's very special, okay?
Thanks, Dad!
Hey, have fun with my daughter's money, Joe!
Okay, so it's not a perfect analogy, because I mean, on the one hand, it's far more valuable, but on the other hand, it's like far less valuable. I'm not saying it's not valuable. I'm just saying it doesn't have that kind of it has the value you ascribe to it. Okay, I'm not saying that the value isn't real. I'm just saying it's not tangible in that way, I guess.
Now just think, that's only $1 trillion. Your innocence is priceless. So pretty much just live your life and base every decision on the idea that everything Hollywood has ever told you is a big, heaping pile of number 2. I mean, I'm not the birds and the beesing it up, but I think my life is pretty great. But I guess I'm wrong. I guess my life isn't fun. I guess I'm just a loser. I'm a nobody. I'm sorry, Hollywood. All you ever tried to do was to help me have fun. Thanks for letting me know how much of a loser I am so that I can correct myself. I guess. Or actually, how about not? How about I'm perfectly fine the way I am, and even though sex isn't a big deal to you, it's a big deal to us.
Yeah. So, let me think how to put this. So obviously it's not something we should be learning about from media. Frankly, if I had it my way, it would be something you discovered naturally, on your wedding night, if then. But that would be in a perfect world, and of course, that's not what we have. But I don't know if that's even functionally possible. But it certainly wouldn't be something we'd be exposed to at the ages we are and in the ways that we are. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check out what everybody else thinks in the comment section now. Okay, so Joel Kindayak says, I'm a virgin not because I devalue it, but precisely because I esteem it so high that only my future wife gets to take it away from me. That's exactly that's exactly the point that we all have been making. Lord Farquaad says, when he said your innocence is priceless, it made me feel human again. I can't relate to the feeling. Laura Eberhard says, I am a Christian girl, and all this everywhere makes me start wondering if it isn't worth it to wait. I want to thank you because this video gave me hope and encouragement to wait until marriage. Thank you so much. The world should have more of you in it. Yeah, I mean, when you see it as rampant and mindless as it is portrayed, it tends to devalue it in our minds. But yeah, good that this video could help you with that. Kimberly Moore says, finally someone said it. Thank you. I can't tell you how much people have put me down for waiting until marriage. I get told I'm too innocent and too much of a goody Christian girl. I'm so sick of people in Hollywood trying to make me feel ashamed of my beliefs and my purity. Feels good to know I'm not alone in feeling this way. Yeah, I mean, I understand that completely, and I've said on the here before how past a certain point, it becomes more impressive that you've been able to keep yourself, and you can't have everybody and be impressed by that, but it necessarily will be at a certain point. Erin Elizabeth Smith says, it is not just a physical relationship between two people, it's an act of love after you have become one with your husband or wife. It's special because it's only supposed to be between you and your other half. It's easy to think someone is the right one for you. However, if you are patient and realize that love is not just something you feel, but a conscious choice, then you won't have to worry about getting a divorce. And that brings up two things. First of all, if you're patient and realize that love is not just something you feel, so if you love someone, you will not take them outside of the will of God. That's my stance on that. And also, love is a do. It is a choice you make, and people these days, not only don't realize that, but they have no value for commitment. And commitment, as I see it, is the capstone of virtue. You can have whatever virtue you have, but without a commitment to those virtues and values and whatever, you're the the virtues themselves lose their value. Maddie Taylor says, I really like this video, but I had one problem. Comparing a girl's virginity to a monetary value and saying that her decision to engage in intercourse is her giving it away is one way to analogize this scenario, but it can be seen as demeaning. A girl's innocence is not a material thing because that girl is a person, and that's exactly what he said. He compared it to the $1 trillion, and then he immediately said, and now just imagine it's infinitely more valuable because that's you. Basically, is literally what he said. So I don't know if you wrote this comment before you finished watching the video, or if you just forgot that part. But yeah. Also, what about the guys? They experience social pressure as well, even if they aren't told they're giving themselves away. Yeah, I would say the social pressure is more for guys. Um, and we are giving ourselves away when we engage. But even if it's not seen that way, so yeah, not sure where I'm going with that. I think that was basically what I had to say. Anyways, though, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.